Okay, day 126, here's the wrap from CPAC. Met three really great people, and our strategy, task force and I, is you have a working theory, but you keep drilling down. You keep meeting the people that are involved. One of the people we talked to was a doctor here, a Navy doctor who works at Fort Belvoir and has to make this opioid kind of decision every day with all these patients that are in pain, and this pain scale and so forth. When I told him that we were working on a case with maybe Mylan, working with the generics and fentanyl patches and all that sort of thing, and the different things he prescribes that could be quarter weights, and now he's thinking my patient is drug-seeking behavior, and the patient's thinking my doctor hates me, but both are being fooled because it's not the full, it's only the quarter weight. So if that's happening, he said, that's going to change my whole world and my whole outlook on my patients. I'm sure it's going to change the patient's outlooks on him. And this is being something done in the middle that both sides of the equation are innocent of. So that was a very good conversation, about an hour conversation. We also just met with a gal from Minnesota, Al-Shabaab. She said, "What? You went down and met with all those guys and watched what? You're not dead?" You know, the whole thing. And we talked quite a bit about Minneapolis and Keith Ellison and the whole what's happening with this kind of spiraling in Congress and so forth. So that was also a good meeting to actually again meet with the people that are actually in the places where this stuff is happening. Is that Mark Burns? Yeah. So I think it's Mark Burns just went by now. Anyway, he's holding a reception tonight. And the third one was really this guy who's an investigator for DHS. And HSI is their investigative service. And he works up and down the East Coast working with these task forces, CIA, FBI, different other agencies, and actually gave me quite a bit of hope. He said, you know, it's the FBI guys that were, you know, keeping everything themselves with DOJ and kind of shuttling things off for terrorism, and then giving us the trafficking and drugs and everything over here. And he said, you know, hey, Trump is opened things up a little bit and really let us do our job. And that was just great to hear, you know, from a...
You spent time in the White House. You said Trump spent like 3 hours with those guys.
Yeah, he went to the White House 3 weeks ago, and he spent, he was 8 guys, and he, you know, he'd spent like 3 hours with them asking, hey, what's going on? And that's the same way I approach it. I don't know all the answers, but I'm not making it up. I am going and asking the next question, the next question, the next question, the next question, just keep moving closer to the reality. That's all you can expect. No one knows what everyone is thinking. So there may be some arbiters that are omniscient out there that know when people are making things up or not. I've always said that we continually move toward trying to solve this problem. We do know that there is a problem with Mylan, and we do know that there is a problem with how these drugs are being procured at Fort Belvoir and how compromise is being done, and we do have probable cause of wrongdoing. So we're not going to stop. It's not something we dreamed up or made up. It's actually wrongdoing. There actually is a spying in Congress. There actually is something going on in compromise activities in Florida. We're going to keep going. We're not going to just say, oh, some internet pundit said we made something up, so we're going to stop. No, it's not going to happen.